What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I've got a delicious recipe. It's for a pumpkin and banana cream cheese loaf. You guys are going to love it. It's perfect for the fall. It's nice, it's moist, it's easy to make. But let's get into our ingredients. We've got 2 overripe bananas. We've also got some pumpkin spice. You can find that in the baking aisle. We've also got some light brown sugar. Next up, we also have some cream cheese. You're going to use about half of that block. Next up, we have some ground nutmeg. You just need a teaspoon, just a bit. We also have half a cup of granulated sugar. Now you're going to want to mix the granulated with the brown to achieve that nice smooth flavor. Next up, we've got vanilla essence. Next, we have our flour. 2.5 cups of self-rising flour. Takes the guesswork out of the regular all-purpose flour. Next, we got a can of pure pumpkin. You only need 1 can. You're only going to use 1 cup, so don't overdo it with the large can. Next, we just need some table salt. Next up, we also have our oil. 1/4 cup of vegetable oil is good. You can also use corn oil if that's what you have. Next on the ingredient list is our eggs. You need 4 eggs total, 3 whole and 1 yolk. Now all I'm doing right now is just smashing up our bananas. Next thing I'm going to do is take 1 cup of pumpkin, scoop it on out there, and then we're going to mix it all together. Make sure it's really mixed well before you start adding. Next comes our 3 eggs that are beaten. Now take your mixer and make sure that's evenly distributed. Next, you want to add your sugar and your oil as well, and your vanilla. Next, add your 2.5 cups of self-rising flour. Grab your teaspoon of salt, grab your pumpkin spice and add a teaspoon on in there, as well as your teaspoon of nutmeg. Next, what you want to do is slowly but surely add your wet ingredients to your dry ingredients. So slowly pour it in. You can also use a regular whisk and hand whisk it if you don't have an electrical mixer. This is just a simple hand mixer. That's all you need. If you have a stand mixer that's a lot more fancier, then by all means use it. But this is a low maintenance recipe, and what you want to do is really mix it until your mixture is nice, smooth, and even. Next, I want you to grab your cream cheese. There are conveniently lined marks on it so that you can measure how much cream cheese you're using. You only need 4 ounces. Put the 4 ounces of cream cheese in a bowl along with a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, your tablespoon of vanilla essence, 1 egg yolk. Pour it on in there, and what you want to do is blend it. This is where your mixer comes in handy because it's hard to do this without one. So blend this until it's really nice and smooth. You'll see no lumps, and when you see no lumps, it's time. Now, I have a non-stick tray, but what you want to do is really grease it anyway. It'll make it easier to slide out. So slowly pour your mixture on into your loaf tray. Just like that. You might want to get a spatula to help you take the rest of the mixture out. Next, what you're going to do is use a butter knife and just slowly work some of the cream cheese into the loaf. You can make a design if you want to. You can make it nice and fancy, do all of that. But this is what I decided to do. You can even mix it all around with the fork or the knife, whichever you choose, so that the cream cheese is baked into the loaf itself. Next, you're going to put it inside the oven now. You're going to bake it for an hour on 350 degrees. Let's check our progress. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, and your house smells amazing. And being that you greased the sides, it's so easy to take out. But what I want you to do is cool it with foil on top for at least 30 minutes before you decide to slice it. That way it becomes a lot more moist, and it's so delicious when you try it. Now we're ready to cut it open. Look at how moist it is. Look at this. Just delicious. You can have it as a snack. You can have it in the morning with your coffee or tea. And make sure you subscribe for a lot more delicious recipes.